guys, it's Brendan Borman back from their 270 video. Today I'll be playing as Ulysses S. Grant, taking on Bernie Sanders, Teddy Bullmoose, and President Biden. Should be a good four-person game. We have two independents, one Republican, and one Democratic candidate. Don't forget to like this video and let me know if you want to see more content, what the content should be about. Now, I chose to play as Grant because Grant was just recently updated. He does have a 35% African-American, 30% manufacturing, and he does have both a labor and environment and a big conservative bonus. Now, I did not attach a vice president to him. I actually would have boosted the national groups in this case, with it being a four-player game. I'm going to try a strategy of going for both of the big national groups. Now, some people may not go for big conservative because it's only 25%. Like they want to have a big, beefy 40% or plus. But you can do it. It just depends on the strategy. And in a four-person game, you're likely going to see one person go Texas, one person go into California, New York, Florida. So it is possible that you can get both of the bonuses and just get whatever is left over. If I am left over in New York, which I'm guessing is probably going to be the likely outcome here, then I will be okay because I have a good town and gown bonus. If I am left over in Florida, that'll be a little bit more risky because I'll have to go after swing states, and a lot of those swing states will be occupied. Texas would be a dream, and then California, I could obviously go the high-tech and the oil and gas route. So let's go ahead and open up into labor and environment and finish off our big conservative here on turn number 2. Looks like purple's going for swing states and green, Michigan. So, yeah, I don't know if yellow's playing. He probably zero spent to avoid a clash. I would likely guess he's going to go into Texas on the next turn. At least that's what I would do if I were him. And so the clock is winding down here. This is a 1-minute timer, so I likely will not watch all of the feeds. So he did spend. So, yeah, he is definitely going into Texas. So let's go ahead and skip. It's our big conservative. Should leave us with about 25 seconds. Just enough for us to go up in labor and environment, and that leaves us 12.5 thousand. Now, I do have a 40% gun lobby. I could go up in gun and youth vote. I could be crazy and just keep going national groups and go up in evangelical as well. But I don't want to wait around too long. These guys already have 86, 88, and 71 EVs apiece. So maybe I ought to go ahead and stake my claim into New York. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do New York, Massachusetts, and Utah. Classic town and gown route. Let's see, 35% AA. Yeah, okay, so 40% gun lobby. So let's go ahead and go gun lobby and youth. No, let's take out youth. Let's do just gun lobby. That way we're not wasting 50K. Come on, clock. So our next turn, we're going to be short on time. So I'm likely just going to skip. No clashes, so that's good. Manufacturing for Bullmoose. I think he's probably our biggest competition, if I had to guess. Looks like Bernie is going for high-tech. Let's go ahead and get our town and gown. And then with our money we have left over, let's go ahead and open up into evangelicals. This may be crazy, but it's turn number 5, and I'm opening up into evangelicals. Let's see if it works out for us. The map is kind of a little pretty yellow, purple, green, red. Some good combinations, although yellow, it's hard to see if a state's maxed out or not. You have to look for that little check mark. So there's town and gown. Now, actually, Arizona is already maxed out, so it's one of my favorite states to go for with our town and gown. So I'm going to have to wait on that. I might just spread out and go into like North Dakota, New Hampshire, D.C., some AA oil, high tech, just some other states that have other crossovers. But I had just enough cash to go ahead and finish off both evangelical and gun lobbies. So that was good. So we're going to be done investing in national groups. We're not going to defend any national groups if someone attacks us. And we do have quite a bit of EVs that are uncontested, and it should remain so with town and gown. So it's going to be hard for us to get African American in this game just because we don't have Florida, and there's so much money already being spent in North Carolina, Michigan, and Illinois. But what we want to have happen is no one else to be super powerful. So it looks like that is going to be Bull Moose because he just got youth vote. He just got oil and gas. So maybe if we can take away either his manufacturing or his oil and gas. So let's go ahead and pressure him everywhere. Colorado, Wisconsin, Illinois, West Virginia, Louisiana. And I'm going to save some of this town and gown so it looks like I have more money than I do. And then I quickly want to end my turn. Now, just thinking out loud, I do have a penalty in the Old South. So it's not impossible for me to get the Old South bonus at this point because only Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, and Louisiana are gone, but I have to steal at least one of those states. And right now, I'm thinking about swiping Louisiana because it'll take away oil and gas and let me potentially get the Old South. Now, I'm not facing any pressure in New York. But let's go ahead and swipe Louisiana. It's highly unlikely he defends it all the way. And then just in case, I'm going to spread out in oil and gas, even though I'm not going for it, maybe to prevent Bull Moose from keeping that $75,000 bonus. Because I definitely don't want him to get Texas and California. And at this point, Bernie, I'm not sure. Bernie's not going to win the game, but Bernie could definitely dictate the outcome of who does win. So spreading out into the Old South, turn number 8, up to 118 EVs. So we do have 5 or 6 bonuses. So just 5. But if we can get Old South, that will be 6. So moving up, spreading out into some more AA states. I'm not going to be able to get AA with Tennessee, so maybe just a 1 pip for now. And then I'm going to spread out with some of my town and gown money just to secure some EVs. I could keep some to defend New York later, but let's actually pressure Florida. Maybe we can get Biden to lock. It may look like we're going for African American because we have... Actually, we could go for African American if we have Florida, New York, and some of these Old South states. But that's probably not going to be our plan. So that's the end of turn number 9. There's only the $35,000 bonus, but it's more money than we had last turn. Go up in Arkansas. So I think what we could do now is either push for a ballot or at least get some more EVs. So let's go up into some states here. 10 seconds. Vermont. Okay, did I get Hawaii? I did. Maine. Okay. Oh, I forgot Nebraska and Kansas right in the middle of the map. Darn. Okay, so we have $540,000 of pure cash. That's going to come in handy. Gotta see what's happening on this turn, though. So Alaska is going to go back to Teddy. He's overspent to get oil and gas, but he did get it back. We did have a clash in New Hampshire. So he picked up quite a bit of EVs with those yellow oil and gas states. Let's go ahead and go up in New Hampshire. Go up in Nebraska, go up in Kansas, hopefully force a ballot. Let's go ahead and pressure California. Not sure what's happening with Bernie, but maybe we can get it and get it uncontested. Go ahead and get into Washington. Okay, so we're at 216 EVs. We need 270 to win, but really it'd be ideal if we can eliminate Bull Moose. We have a ballot. So 30 seconds remaining here. My Old South money continues to be worthless, but that's okay. I can let it build. I'm going to go up in California and try not to clash. So I think if I go 2 pips past, it's a pretty safe. I can either steal it from him, secure it for later, or if he defends it, he will probably over-defend it and go like 5 past. Let's go up in Kentucky, up in Indiana, up in Missouri, up in Minnesota. And that should be enough here. I was going to steal Washington, but Washington was locked last turn. Here we go. Okay, California is defended, but no clash. So that was successful. Florida is locked. That was also successful. Let's go ahead and skip. 103 to 107 to 107. Bernie is eliminated, and we pick up African American. So we're at 221. We're going to inherit 55 EVs in California, which should give us the high-tech bonus. Go up in Maryland. Pressure Pennsylvania. Go up in Washington. And let's go ahead and end our turn after going up in Oregon. Okay, so at this point, we just want to try to get to 270 EVs. I probably should have defended Tennessee there. Man, I didn't do the math, but 330 is what's needed for African American, and I guess I am right at it because I kept the bonus, so that's amazing. Purple only has swing states. He's likely going to be the one that's eliminated, but let's see if we can hang above 270. We're at 292. Let's lock Tennessee. Let's lock Missouri. Lock Minnesota. Steal Pennsylvania. Not lock it, and then steal Washington, and we'll lock that. And then the rest of it, I can go up in Oregon or New Hampshire. Let's go New Hampshire, Nevada, and let's call it good. So I'll probably lose Oregon. That's okay. Okay, let's see if we can win on this ballot turn. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's always fun to play a game of 270. Minnesota is defended. Missouri flips. So we did a 10-pip clash, but we go backwards, and Biden steals Missouri. Oregon flips. I need Pennsylvania. Didn't get it. Biden coming out with Pennsylvania using all that swing state money. Washington, we get Washington, so 275 plus 12. That'll do it. 287, turn 14. Ulysses Grant is the next president of the United States. We have won the White House. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in the next 270 video.